Welcome to the Lyfe podcast.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of the Lyfe Network. I am the precinct reporter's very own, the Lake Elsinore special Daniel Carter, and today I have the founder of the Lyfe Network with me, Mr. Carl C.J. Olton Jr. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Man, long time coming.
Long time coming.
Absolutely, man. Representing Elsinore way back, yeah?
Yeah, no doubt. You're originally from Orange County, correct?
That is correct.
Yeah, tell us about your time in Orange County.
Yeah, man. So Orange County, I was born in LA originally. This is like the early 90s.
Yeah.
So, my mother being born and raised from South Central, my father being from Kingston, Jamaica, he had migrated to South Central Los Angeles. So if you know anything about like the early 90s in South Central,
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
it was a hectic time. So,
Yes.
I was born out there. They were in Hawthorne
Okay.
at the time, but Rodney King riot and all that stuff, we had just escaped that. So, he had moved to Orange County. So, predominantly I was raised in Buena Park, California. I was raised in La Habra.
Okay.
So, shout out to everybody from Buena Park, La Habra. They know who they are. But yeah, so my time in Orange County, that's where the majority of my childhood was.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I hung out around a very diverse crowd, everything from white to black to Hispanic.
Yes.
We even had a sprinkle of Samoas there. You know what I mean? You had the whole clique there. So, it was a good upbringing for the most part. I had a great childhood.
Nice.
And then, that's when I had moved to Lake Elsinore at that point.
Yeah, so tell us about your adolescent years in Lake Elsinore, because that's where we crossed paths
Exactly.
with one another and everything.
Exactly. And I think that's important to let the people know, like,
Yeah.
how we met, right? Which was basically Elsinore High School.
Yes.
It was like such bittersweet. I think that's the first taste like I had of like mental health, because
Yes.
my whole childhood I grew up in Orange County.
Yep.
So, I was expected to go to high school, the boys, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And just run amok. You know what I mean?
Then you move out here to Lake Elsinore,
And it's
it's a culture shock for you.
It's basically that, right?
Yes,
It's a
yes.
culture shock to where, ninth grade, I'm moving here. I don't know anybody,
Yeah.
right? I don't have any friends, like nothing. It's just like, and if you compare, the IE to Orange County, like Orange County more developed.
Yes, absolutely.
So when you come out here, it's just like different.
Yeah, it's like the country compared to
Right,
Orange County.
exactly. It's
Yo.
like, where did we move to?
Yeah, for real.
But everything was cheaper out here.
Yes.
So my parents had, they bought a home out here.
Okay.
So they were first time home buyers. And so really, that was the main reason why we had moved out. So, the first like couple of weeks, man, I was like in I guess you could call it like a depressed mental state.
Yes, a depression.
You
Yes.
know what I mean? I didn't know what it was at the time, but I knew like I was sad. Those first week or two of going to Elsinore High School, like eating lunch by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just trying to like whittle through and figure it out. And I remember coming home, I was tearing up. I remember my pops like asked me like, "Yo, what's going on? What's wrong?" I was like, "Oh, I don't have no friends," and
Yes.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and him obviously being an adult, he's like, "That's the least of your problem. Like,
Yo.
give it another week, give it another 2 weeks,
Yo.
you're gonna have friends."
Yo.
So within like that first month, man, like I had friends and they started to come along
Yes.
until I encountered the black table.
Oh yeah, the infamous black table, where everyone hated me.
Black table, man. Shout out to the black table.
Yeah,
Elsinore
they
High
couldn't
School.
stand me over there. Tell us about the black table. Tell us about some of
Yeah.
your memories from the infamous black table.
Yeah,
Because Elsinore High
exactly.
School was very
Black table.
segregated until my senior year. That's when the diversity kind of started to happen.
Absolutely.
Tell us about the black table and how segregated it was when you first got to
Absolutely.
Elsinore High School, your
Yes.
freshman year.
Yes, so I believe that's where we have been.
Yes.
Kind of informally or formally, however you want to put it. What I do remember about you, I'm gonna talk about the black table right now, but what I remember about you is like you were always like out there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You were the present. You were always speaking. You were always communicating. And what I also remember is somehow, someway, we never butted heads.
No.
Like we never were in conflict. We knew each other, but we stayed away from each other.
Yeah.
To where we didn't have any problems. So to be able to do this interview with you now is just
Yes.
it's special to me. It's
Yeah.
like we've always had either neutral and now we have a great relationship.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Great kinship. So, you know, the black table, man, the black table. When I embarked upon the black table, I mean, I felt at home because, you know, Elsinore High School, there was a lot of white kids there. We got a lot of Hispanic kids there.
Yes.
And so there's not a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, black students there.
Yeah.
So when we had the chance to actually like sit down at the black table, it was like community.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
We had conflict and there was things going on there, but nonetheless, like we were still in a comfortable space.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I would say by the mid to end of my freshman year, like the black table was it.
Yes.
You know, I had made all my friends. I was getting comfortable to where, man, sophomore year, like
It's just like another day.
it was just like another day. I was
Yes.
comfortable now. You know what I mean? So, you know, that was my experience. And honestly, sophomore, junior, senior year it just got better and better for me. So,
Absolutely.
you know, playing soccer for the high school, all that stuff. Some people call it football, you know. But
The rest of the world.
exactly,
Yeah.
the rest of the world calls it football. That's where I grew up on it because again, I got that Jamaican heritage, so we call it
Yes.
football. But yeah, man, Elsinore High School. That's basically how I was able to transition from Orange County to the IE.
Yeah, and then after graduating from Elsinore High School, you attended Cal State San Marcos, correct?
Yeah, man.
Tell us about that.